don't
Labour
Dr. Drew, man, the next Prime Minister, man, the people them governor. You don't already Dr. Drew, man, the next Prime Minister, man, the people them governor.
How you feeling? How you feeling? They hear a little rain gun fall and they pack up. But rain, no hail, no snow, gonna stop Labour this time.
Nobody gonna slow us down. Nobody gonna break us down. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving.
Labour, one step ahead. One step ahead of all of them.
One step ahead of them boys' head. One step ahead of them boys' head.
So I come to ask you tonight, you ready? You ready?
Because we ready for them. Let them know we ready for them. Don't tell them so. Not sorry for them. Let them know. Because them ready.
And if you're ready for them, let me see your voting finger.
Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Alright, me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour. Voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor. Voting for Labour.
The afraid to go meeting the same night when Labour got meeting, and that is why they were happy when they hear Lil Rain a go fall. But Labour is ready, and Labour is ready to lead this country back to number one again, back to decency, to create a government that can once again be respected not only in the Caribbean but across the world. This is what your Labour team represents for the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. It is a pleasure for me to be here tonight in Central Bastia. Central Bastia, you're here? You're here? And for me to have the opportunity to really endorse our candidate in constituency number 2. Our candidate, the people's defender. Our candidate, a woman of dignity and respect. Our candidate of constituency number 2, soon to be the Honorable Marsha Henderson. Marsha represents a stark difference to her opponents in this constituency. Marsha has not been accused or found guilty for misappropriation of funds. Part of this election is really a referendum on bad governance and corruption and greed in government, and Marsha represents the total opposite to that. And so I'm asking the people of East Bastia that as you meet our candidate, the beautiful Marsha Henderson, the people's defender right here in Central, I am asking you to give her a chance. Vote for Marsha to represent you, and she will give you decent representation. Put your hands together for Marsha Henderson. Today, I issued a call, and the call was to ask the patriots of St. Kitts and Nevis to come out in their numbers tomorrow. Because the Prime Minister, or the past Prime Minister soon to be, he's asking for more time. And we are saying that he's out of time, and it's time for him to go. He went to the Governor General, and what we are hearing is that he is begging for more time because the writing is on the wall, and is saying that the end of his prime ministership will soon be over, whether he likes it or not. And so, in just a few weeks, to you the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, we will see the end of a government that has failed. Thank you very, very much, comrade.
Just as sure as the sun will rise, this government must fall. The handwriting is on the wall.
The government done fall. And the reason why we are in this situation is because the government has fallen. They promised the people of St. Kitts-Nevis a stable government. But what they delivered was the most divided government that we have had since independence. And that is why they have failed themselves. But they have not only failed themselves, they have failed you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. And that is why we are asking you to vote. Vote for a stable government. Vote for the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party in the next upcoming general elections. And so, no matter how much time they beg for, they cannot get the time. And tomorrow, we march in defense of our democracy. We have to defend our democracy tomorrow because nobody can abuse our constitution and get more time than they really deserve. And so when we march tomorrow, I'm asking you to come out in your national colors. Do not come out in anything else. I want you to come out in your national colors. Because you will say to your people tomorrow that we are sending a strong message that our democracy must not be messed with. And we are saying to them that time is up and time for them to go. That is our message tomorrow.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
So will I see you tomorrow? Will I see you tomorrow? Will I see you tomorrow? In your large numbers, in your national colors, sending that strong message. That is what we want tomorrow. But tonight I want to speak to our youths who are here tonight. To let our youths know that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, we care about you. I want the youths on the peace program to know that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party also cares about you. The young men who are on the peace, our young people who are in college, our young people who are aspiring, we must say to the world that we care about all of our young people here in St. Kitts-Nevis. And for those who do not have any jobs, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will begin to create jobs for all of you. How many young people you meet on the street every day and they don't have jobs? How many of young people you speak to and they can't find a job? We will make sure that we create jobs for our young people. But we want to create not only jobs, but we want to create good paying jobs for our young people. But I want you to know also that you young people who aspire to own your own businesses, that we will create a small business ministry and give you the support that you need so that you can build and construct and expand your small business. Nobody in this country must stop you. I want to say to our young people who are in CFBC that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party, in its thrust to make sure that our young people have jobs, we will ensure that you also can have the necessary training at the CFBC that will prepare you for the jobs. Excuse my voice tonight, I was a little bit under the weather, but I'm almost better by now. So our young people in CFBC, I want to announce tonight that when you go to school in August, September, that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will put a plan in place to make sure that you can go to CFBC for free. I want our young people to know that. Not only will secondary education be guaranteed, but education in CFBC must also be guaranteed for all of our young people. Everywhere I go, too many young people are saying to me that they had to drop out of CFBC because their parents can't afford it. They have to pay what? Bus fee, buy lunch, buy clothes, boat fee, tuition, exam fees, the books. How much can you expect from people in this country to send their children to college? Many of those students told me that they have dropped out. And I want to say to those college students tonight that I want you all to go back to college, because the Labour Party is serious about education here in St. Kitts and Nevis. That is for you, the young people of St. Kitts and Nevis. But I also want to say to those who are on the peace that this opportunity is also open up to you, because you too must have the opportunity to educate yourself further and reintegrate yourself in this society of ours. We must not let our young people behind. And that is why our youth plan must be comprehensive to include all of our youth here in St. Kitts and Nevis. And I want to say to our young people who plan to go to university and to get higher levels of education, that my economic team, our economic team has done the necessary studies, and we have come up with a plan where we can provide tuition support to our young people who want to go to university. No young person in St. Kitts or anybody who really wants to advance themselves should be denied a university education just because your parents cannot afford it. We will end that here in St. Kitts and Nevis. And the other thing that I want you to do is that we will create opportunities for scholarships all across the world. You all remembered when I went to Germany. You remember? Let me get some water. I'm under the weather, but I'm a lot better.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
So you all remember well when I went to Germany. And when I came back from Germany, I came back with a plan that St. Kitts and Nevis could have benefited from. But instead of the government asking me to assist, they started to attack me. But I want to announce tonight that part of my trip to Germany was to discuss scholarship to get our young people to Germany, and under the next Labour government, we will be sending our young people to Europe to study as well. We have a plan for our young people. None of you will be left behind. And those of you who are on the peace program and wish to benefit from such a program, you too will have the opportunity to study abroad as well. And that is why we are saying to our people that we will not leave any of you behind. And so we want those who don't have the opportunity to also get the opportunity. That is what the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will do for our young people once we are in government once again. And so I want to say to our people that all of a sudden they're all talking about health care. You hear them? All of a sudden they want to build a brand new hospital. But we are saying to them that the only party that will deliver that hospital is the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party. But we will not only deliver the hospital, we will also deliver a new and revamped healthcare system for our people. We will make sure that we have enough people who are trained in the different specialties here in St. Kitts and Nevis. We want you to specialize in many different areas. We want you to specialize so that we can have the people there at the hospital. I know you want to hear me tonight. So even though I'm under the weather, I want to lay out the plan for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. We will make sure that the hospital is in good condition for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. What is happening at the hospital is a disgrace. We should not have to go to the hospital and cannot find an MRI machine at the hospital. That is a disgrace to our people. We should not have to go to the hospital and can't find proper machines at the hospital. That is a disgrace to our people. We should not have to go to the hospital and you can't get your bedsheet changed daily. That is a disgrace to our people. You should not have to go to the hospital and can't get medication at the hospital. That is also a disgrace to our people here in St. Kitts-Nevis. And therefore, I am saying to you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis, that we will ensure that the hospital is in good stead for all of you. We will make sure that you not only get an upgraded hospital, but you get the services that comes with it. And I want you to know that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party is committed to that. Yes. Yes. I'll try it in the next time. Now, I want the people of St. Kitts-Nevis to know that we have also developed a water plan for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. It is very sad that on a daily basis, you are not guaranteed water here in our country. We have enough water here to supply our people for a long period of time, even if a drop of rain does not fall. But why is it we don't have any water? The St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party identified a water problem some years ago. We put a plan in place to have a company called BEAD. And that company began its work here in St. Kitts-Nevis. And when the government changed, it was PLP and PAM that stopped that company from continuing its work here in St. Kitts-Nevis. So when you hear them say no water, it is not because rain is not falling. It is because they abandoned the labor plan to make sure that water is here for all of us. And so I want the people of St. Kitts-Nevis to know that what we will do is make sure that the company gets back to work. And wherever there's water here in St. Kitts-Nevis, we will deliver it to the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. That is our pledge to you. And so when they go to Keyon and they're making videos and saying there's no water in Keyon, they are responsible for the lack of water in Keyon. And so when they go to other places and say there is no water, they are responsible for no water here in St. Kitts-Nevis. And that is why I'm saying that the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party will deliver for you, the people of St. Kitts-Nevis. And so, comrades, as we wrap up here tonight, as it's getting late, I want to say that the march tomorrow is a very serious march. I want all of you to come out to the march tomorrow, because if we do not come out and march, there is a man who wants to stay in office longer than he should be in office, and we should not accept that. I want you to come out and march tomorrow for decency in government. I want you to come out and march for tomorrow for integrity in government. I want you to come out and march tomorrow for transparency in government. I want you to come out and march tomorrow for good governance in government. And I want you to come out to march tomorrow to say to Timothy Harris that your time is up and it's time for you to go. Timo, you must go. Timo, you must go. Timo, you must go and put the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party back in office so that we can represent the people once and for all. And so I want you to understand what we are saying here. And I want to ask all of you here present tonight that in constituency number 1, and I will call up all the candidates who are here again to be with us. In constituency number 1, I am asking you to vote for Dr. Jeffrey Handley come next elections. Jeffrey is here. In constituency number 2, I am asking you to vote for the People's Defender, the soon to be the Honorable Marshall Henderson. And in constituency number 3, I am asking you to vote for the Honorable, the man who can be the man for you once again, the Honorable Congress Maynard. And in constituency number 4, I am asking you to vote for the man that rose. I'm asking you to vote for Comrade, soon to be the Honorable Samuel Duggins. And in constituency number 5, in constituency number 5, in constituency number 5, Kenny is alive. Kenny is alive. And I'm asking you to vote for Comrade Kenneth Douglas to be your representative. And in constituency number 6, in constituency number 6, the people from number 6 are here. In constituency number 6, I'm asking you to vote for Comrade Dr. Denzel Douglas. And in constituency number 7, he has been doing an excellent job at these meetings. Our David to take down the Goliath. I'm asking you to vote for Comrade Leon Nato Nelson. Welcome him as he comes. And in constituency number 8, constituency number 8, constituency number 8, are you here tonight? Are you here tonight? Are you here tonight? I'm asking you for your continued support as you send me to the Parliament and to be your next Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis. Me, Dr. Terrance Drew. And I ask you finally to vote for the A-team. To vote for the A-team. To vote for the A-team. I present, as usual, the St. Kitts-Nevis Labour Party's team, the A-team, the next government, the next cabinet of St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you, good night, and God bless all of you.